everybody, this is me Z here, and welcome back to another part of Redrawing Old Art. The drawing I will be recreating in this video is one from 2021 of my original character RA and her partner Ennard. I had a bit of trouble finding the footage for the older drawing, mostly because I was doing it all from an iPhone 6 and it was really crusty and musty, but I still really liked how it turned out. So if you want to know how the drawing turned out, make sure to stick to the end of the video, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss an upload. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Just like I have stated before, this drawing which you all are seeing right now, I worked on this on my old iPhone 6, and this was around the time when my older iPad just stopped working, okay? And all I had was an iPhone 6, and the amount of struggles I had to go through while drawing on the screen, which was literally the size of my hand. Anyways, the way this drawing just went about it, and it was so difficult because I had to keep the screen like in such a way that I could actually draw, like keep it zoomed in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. It was so difficult, but round of applause for being able to create a fully illustrated drawing on an iPhone 6. And I'm not gonna lie, I really liked how the drawing turned out. I still like how there's like a lot of detail into the drawing, especially with the lighting. I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this right or not, but I was still really happy with how the drawing turned out, and I was really looking forward to how this drawing would look when I would recreate it in the near future. Okay, alright, you know what? I wasn't even planning on redrawing this artwork, mostly because the newer version of the drawing, right? I didn't even have the old one in mind, and I was just mindlessly sketching out the characters, and I was just like, oh, it would be so cool if I just draw them watching a movie with a blanket wrapped around them. It would be such a cutesy little environment and all of that. And when I was done with the drawing, I compared these two, and then I was just like, oh, I see what I did there, and hence the accidental redraw comes from there. This drawing you guys are seeing right now, I had a lot of fun working on this, mostly because I left the drawing in its sketch phase and I worked with the sketch primarily. I added in the base colors and very little rendering because I love to leave my drawings in their sketch phase and it just speaks out to me in a more artistic way. So I may leave my drawings in their sketch forms in the future. Like I said, I love sketching, and for some reason my art just looks more alive when I'm working with sketches and color primarily. For this sketch, I was using this customized brush which I created on accident because I was trying to make this brush which would help me like blend colors really well, but I ended up making something else entirely. But I was just swayed by the way the brush responded so well to the pressure sensitivity and all. And because I was also halfway through with the drawing, I just ultimately caved in and I was just like, you know what, doesn't hurt, I'll just work with this brush for the entire drawing and call it a day. A little bit more context about as to how this drawing is an accidental redraw. So I was just sitting around sketching mindlessly, and I had this sudden idea of wanting to draw my characters in a more comfortable environment. So I just thought about them watching a movie together, and then I finally clicked on the idea and began drawing by myself. Then I was going through my photo gallery to grab a reference, and then I saw the other drawing and I was just like, oh, what a coincidence. After I was done with the sketch, I moved on to the base colors. I primarily made use of the felt tip brush and this one brush which you get from the liquify tool. I'm not entirely sure what it was. I'm pretty sure it was like the fill tool. I used that to sort of help me out in coloring the hair, which was a lot of fun. And this technique, I'm now using it in just about every single drawing of mine, and you guys should too. The only thing in this drawing which I properly rendered was the blanket, and I'm not sure why I kind of went all out on it in the way that I sort of went around, played with the colors for a little while before blocking in the shadows with a slightly darker color, before blurring out the edges, going over it with an airbrush, making it look as realistic as possible before working on the background with just some simple color. Here is the finished piece. I had a lot of fun recreating this drawing in my newer style, mostly because I really like to see how far I have come through the years. And here are the drawings put together. Let me know in the comment section which of the drawings you guys like the most. And thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you all next week. Bye!